Hi everyone, my name is Camelia and I teach the Melt Method. This is something designed by Sue Hitzman, who is American, and she used to be a fitness guru until she started having chronic pain in her body that was debilitating, and the doctors couldn't help her, so she went in search for help for herself and ended up collaborating with neuro-fascial clinical scientists, learning from them and then adapting how to stimulate the connective tissue in her body so that it improves the collagen texture within the connective tissue and releases adhesions that might be compressing nerves, but also blocking the fluid exchange in the body and causing low-grade inflammation that can escalate into joint pain, stress, triggering stress hormone release. The central nervous system doesn't like inflammation in the body and will release stress hormones to get your attention, to get you to do something. Very often it will trigger the digestive system. So it's related to regulating the autonomic nervous system, which is in charge of your joint spaces, your digestion, even your cognition. These are autonomic processes that respond to cellular well-being. So Sue Hitzman has done something really, I think, magical. She's done something that for me very much correlates with Tantra yoga, but she's based it deeply within clinical research. But it stimulates the electrical signaling in the body to improve proprioception where we are in space, and it improves fluid flow, stimulating cellular health. Cellular health is the basis of your health. If the cells are getting enough nutrients and detoxing, then they can do their job and regenerate, as opposed to go into fight and flight mode. And the joints are a direct response to your cellular health and the balance of your autonomic nervous system. So you can do whatever you want, but I highly recommend that people check out neurofascial technique with the Melt Method. You can go to my website, meltwithcamelia.com. meltwithcamelia.yoga, and you can get links. Everybody needs to spend some time moving their awareness and reconnecting with parts of their body. And this you can do with yoga, depending on what kind of yoga you do. But the yoga that I teach is Caravelle yoga. It is also incredibly beneficial to work with a movement specialist for 2 to 6 months of your life and develop some expertise on your own body and how cellular health integrates with movement and how you can move to stimulate cellular health. I think a lot of people try to get rid of lower back pain by stretching it out with yoga exercises. I think that's the worst thing you can do. I really do not recommend it. I would say you need to improve the collagen texture of your body with hydration technique. I'm happy to teach you. You can also Google and search for yourself. Come back to people like me to learn a little bit more and support your self-care techniques so that you know what you're doing when you're exercising. A lot of people do Pilates because it gives them a sensation of strength, because they exercise their core through breathing exercises and working with resistance, and that is lovely. But the sensation of strength, if you do not improve hydration and if you don't improve the efficiency of your body, can just result in you becoming stronger, more dysfunctional body. So it's not going to help regulate the digestive system. It's not going to help regulate your overextended knees. And eventually that strength training that you're doing might end up costing you joints, knee health, ankle health, hip health. So as Sue Hitzman says, I'm really not interested in your muscles. Neither am I. Muscles work together and they respond to fascia, to the connective tissues, to neurosignaling between the central nervous system and the neuroreceptors that are in your periphery. Think, what would it give you to work one-on-one with a movement expert who understands hydration, neurocellular health, and functional movement and anatomy for 2 to 6 months? Can you afford the 2,000 pounds to get that expertise within your own understanding of your body that will last you a lifetime, and you have a secure relationship with a movement expert that can help you out when you get injuries during sports training, when you want to improve your grip, when you want to improve the constant hip tension, the constant lower back tension and pain? How do you do that? It doesn't work by just stretching out your lower back. That's just triggering more stress response in the body, and the body's gonna fight back. You have to stimulate grounding, breath, and hydration in the joints, and very few people out there are doing that. I tried to do it with yoga, and I stimulated a lot of shifts in my nervous system, but ultimately I did not provide for stability in my connective tissue. And I actually did damage my nervous system a little bit with yoga. So if you want to learn more how to self-care, I'm happy to work with you. I do a consultation, and then I invite people to do once a week one-on-one on Zoom training session with me, where we mix yoga and the melt method and some somatic practice. You will learn how to use your awareness. That's not meditation, it's using your awareness. It's not mindfulness, it's using your awareness. How to understand some anatomy connections in your body and stimulate them in a yogic practice. You will learn the basic functions of physiological healthy movement, and we will see where your compensations are. You will learn to use your breath to notice when you're going into a stress response. And most importantly, you will learn to hydrate your joints. And that will help you release lower back, shoulder girdle tension, improve digestion, improve sleep, and support your general well-being, cellular health. Reach out and invest in your movement practice to help regulate your autonomic nervous system.